I think it was Adam Serwer who wrote a piece, maybe for The Atlantic. I wish I had a better memory, but the title of the piece was "The Tyranny of the Not Surprised Guy." We'll put the headline up. It's interesting because doing what I do, you see a lot of comments when I talk about a certain topic. Well, are you surprised by this? Are you shocked by this? No. It's the least constructive thing you can add. And the reason I say that is because if I only talked about things I was surprised by, there would be nothing left to talk about. Donald Trump has removed, he has just forced the extrication of any surprise or shock long ago. But this story, while not surprising, is absolutely important because the grift marches on for Donald Trump. He is now, and because of this CNN reporting we're learning, just soaking not only his campaign donators, his supporters, he's also milking money from other campaigns and making hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars in an effort to enrich himself. It is unethical, and because of our broken campaign finance laws, probably not really illegal. But it's important. Share this video. Share the article I'm getting ready to read from. Share the video that I'm getting ready to play. These things are important because there is still a section, some sliver of MAGA world, of Trump supporters, of possible potential voters who will be grossed out by this, who will decide, I'm not voting for Donald Trump. Maybe they will say, I'll vote for Kamala Harris. That would be fantastic. But maybe it'll just be, I'm not going to vote for Donald Trump. And that's good enough. Here's the headline from the New Republic. Bombshell report exposes how Trump is lining his pockets with campaign. A new investigation reveals how Donald Trump is profiting off Republican campaigns and using his own to rake in millions. Amid a year of legal woes that added up to roughly $500 million, Donald Trump has been leeching, that's a great word related to Donald Trump, has been leeching cash from an eyebrow-raising source, his campaign. According to a CNN analysis of federal campaign finance data, Trump and associated political groups have funneled more than $28 million in campaign donations into his businesses since he first ran for office in 2015. Other Republicans are reportedly also using their campaign budgets on Trump's businesses in order to earn favor with the conservative populist. Republican candidates and conservative investors, including Bernie Moreno, former Georgia Senate candidate Herschel Walker, and Arizona Senate hopeful Kari Lake, have spent more on Trump's businesses this year than at any point since 2016, reported CNN. Those expenses added up by way of Mar-a-Lago fundraisers, stays at Trump's hotels, and flights on the former president's private jet, the outlet reported. He's charging these dipshits to fly on his private jet. There is no, oh yeah, we're in this for the cause. You are ideologically simpatico with me. We're going to do you a favor. Absolutely. You can hop on the jet. We'll take you with us. He's charging them. Federal campaigns and PACs spent nearly $3.2 million on Trump properties in the first half of 2024 alone, though 80% of that came from Trump's own campaign funds, as well as political groups aligned with the Republican presidential nominee, reported CNN. Caroline Leavitt, the poor man's Amy Schumer, a spokesperson for Trump's campaign, told CNN that committees are paying the fair market rate for all venues and services offered by Trump businesses. But campaign finance experts see the trend as yet another signal that the Republican Party has completely bent the knee to the former reality TV star. And then this final quote here. He's clearly now in complete control of the Republican Party. Daniel Weiner, director of the Brennan Center's Elections and Government Program, told CNN. Patronizing his businesses has become one of the accepted ways that candidates and public officials express their loyalty to the party's leader. Now, because this is just an article, oftentimes it's not as impactful, I'm going to play not all, but a brief clip of a CNN article really lining out the money here. And it is alarming that it's not just the money that's given, it's also the timeline that it was given. When the dollars were given, and then in return, days or even hours later, endorsements were given. It seems as though it's a quid pro quo. It's a tit for tat. It's pay to play. Here, watch this, and we'll briefly talk about it on the other side.
For the former president, politics and business go hand in hand. A new CNN investigation shows that Donald Trump has turned enthusiasm from his base into personal profit. Some Republican campaigns, including his own, along with allied political groups, have spent millions at Trump-owned businesses. Here's Kyung La.
My new book, Save America, published by Winning Team Publishing, is now available for order.
In all the ways you already know, former President Trump publicly makes money selling books and Bibles.
God bless the USA Bible.
Gold sneakers.
That's the real deal.
And trading cards.
It's called the America First Collection.
It's at Trump properties like Mar-a-Lago, Trump's opulent Florida home, where Republican campaign dollars are pouring into Trump's own pocket. More than 150 congressional candidates and political groups have spent millions at Trump properties and associated businesses, according to a CNN analysis of federal campaign finance data, with 2024 on track to be the biggest year of spending since 2016. The vast majority of the candidates are Republican and most endorsed by Trump.
A vote for Trump and Marino is a vote to put America first.
A clear example is Ohio businessman Bernie Marino, a political novice who made his fortune selling luxury cars. The same month Marino announced his run for the U.S. Senate last year, he spent $13,000 on event catering at Trump's Mar-a-Lago. The same day one of the payments was made, Trump posted on Truth Social, Marino is a highly respected businessman who was thinking of running for the Senate. Trump endorsed Marino months later, calling him a MAGA fighter. 2 days after the endorsement, Marino spent $17,000 at Mar-a-Lago, and a month later, $80,000 more on a fundraiser at the private club attended by some in Trump's inner circle.
We asked him to come here to Florida so we could bring him here to the president's home, so we could share him with you.
Marino is now locked in a competitive battle for Ohio's Senate seat with Trump by his side.
He's a hero. He's a winner.
Another Republican endorsed by Trump is also one of Mar-a-Lago's top political spenders. This year alone, Arizona Senate candidate Kari Lake's campaign spent more than $100,000 on lodging, catering, and facility rentals. Other top spenders at Trump properties include retired football star and former Georgia Republican Senate candidate Herschel Walker. His campaign spent the most of any congressional candidate in the last decade, nearly $215,000 at Mar-a-Lago, Trump's golf club in West Palm Beach, and his Las Vegas hotel.
You know, Herschel is not only a Georgia hero, he is an American legend.
Trump endorsed Walker, who would go on to lose his race. Political groups also dropped big money at Trump's businesses, the RNC spending more than $2 million since 2016. But at the top spot by far is Donald Trump himself, whose campaigns and associated political committees have funneled more than $28 million in political contributions to his businesses, from renting his ballroom to his campaign to using election donations to pay for his private jet, Trump Force One. Trump the candidate has been paying Trump the businessman.
It's not illegal.
Not surprising, not shocking, but nonetheless important. Listen, if you know somebody who has spoken of maybe Donald Trump's not for me, maybe they've expressed some kind of notion that they understand the grifter nature, the charlatan nature, the liar that Donald Trump is, this could be the thing that puts them over the edge. Share this story. You could share the Anderson Cooper video alone, find it on YouTube. You could share this video, but it is important. We are in the fight for our democracy like we never have been since probably the Civil War. And it's going to take every one of our efforts to make us win. What do you think? I'd love to know. You can comment below. We can talk about it there. You can also call, leave me a voicemail, 714-576-4054. And of course, as always, you can email me daily@dollemore.com. I love and appreciate you. Follow me on social media. I'm at Dollemore everywhere. And I'll see you next time. Until then, be genuine. Take care of one another.